Hey guys, how's it going? Big Dope 7 here with another episode of the Sunday Night Baseball Series. This week we have the Cincinnati Reds against the St. Louis Cardinals. Another division matchup here on Sunday Night Baseball with the 6-5 Reds and the 6-5 St. Louis Cardinals from Busch Stadium. Both tied it with 1.5 game back on the Brewers. And as you can see, my Cubs are 2 games out at 500, 6-6. Today we're going to have Mike Leake on the mound, who's been absolutely spectacular. If you saw the one game he pitched against us, he pitched a complete game, 8-hit shutout. So he was lights out, absolutely unhittable. So we're gonna be the Reds in this one. So we're gonna hope that he can continue his streak of good pitching. He hasn't allowed a run, I believe, in 17 innings, which is pretty good. If he can pitch another game without giving up any runs, he will be getting ever closer to Orel Hershiser's record of most consecutive innings without allowing a run. He will be opposing Adam Wainwright, who is 1-2. Adam Wainwright's one of his losses is to us in the first game of the year, in which the Cardinals fell, I believe, 4-0. If I remember correctly, yes, they fell 4-0 to us in the very first game of the season, which would have been a Sunday Night Baseball game, but that was part of our Road to the World Series, so that's why that's not on the Sunday Night Baseball side of this. But he's going to hope to get his season on track, being 1-2, not a typical year for Adam Wainwright. And the Reds and he's going to have a tough customer in the Reds offense. The Reds beat us up in a series. Their offense, Joey Votto got it really going. Every time Billy Hamilton came up to the plate, he was a very tough customer. So he's going to try and get it, but he's going to have a hard time getting on track. But the series right now is tied 1-1, and so the Reds are going to hope to try and pull this out. We're going to go ahead and get into this. Like I said, I'm going to be the Reds. We are going to wear the alternate road unis. We're going to wear the red unis with the red hats and the gray pants with Mike Leake on the mound. These matchups, this lineup is going to be pretty much set here. Starting in lieu of Devin Mizraco for the Reds in this, from our Road to the World Series, and our franchise in this will be taking the day off today, as he really doesn't start right now because he's had an inflamed hip, which really makes it hard for him to really would make it hard for him to catch. I would imagine that would be a very painful injury. So he's going to be out. We got Skip Schumacher in left, but we got all the regular big boppers in there. We got Votto, Frazier, Phillips, Bruce. So that will be opposing on the Cardinals side Hayward, Holiday, Adams, and Peralta. As you can see, kind of behind the ready thing there, Peter Borges is in center field right now because, unfortunately for the Cardinals, John Jay is hurt. I can't remember what he has, but he's out for, I believe, 2 to 3 months. Their offense, and that's kind of when they've been on a little bit of a slide. So that'll help not only the Reds in this game here, but me as the Cubs in the long run, in the short run at least, and hopefully we can kind of bounce back. The Brewers have been on a little bit of a winning streak. But so we're going to go ahead and get into this. We're going to be playing at Busch Stadium. I'm not really sure what the weather was for this game, but I'm going to assume it was clear. So that's what we're going to leave it as there. And I'm going to kick it over to Matt, Eric, and Steve for the call. And I will talk to you guys after the game.
A no-hitter. Pointed right at the first baseman, and that's an easy play. Oh, he missed him. How in the world did that happen?
That is extreme agility by a former football player. That looked like he was heading into the second.
Getting set to begin the festivities tonight in St. Louis. The Reds and the Cardinals. Next. with the Gateway Arch welcoming us in the background to look at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Reds and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. Alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's run through what's happened so far as we wrap up this 3-game set.
Well, you see there a real good ball game yesterday afternoon. Most one-run games are. I expect this one should be pretty tight, too. Both of these ball clubs really match up well together.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Cincinnati Reds as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. They'll have to match up against one of the very best around these past few seasons, the hard-throwing right-hander Adam Wainwright. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Skip Schumacher makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
Skip Schumacher.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
First pitch, 7:05.
Now the pitch. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. EK, you take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
And they're in need of a good pitching performance here just to shake them out of this slump they're in. They've won just once in 5 games on this current homestand, so definitely going in the wrong direction.
And that is by him on into center field, so good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Well, you know, this is a guy who's going to come right at you, even when he's got you down in the count 0-2. Right here he's thinking punch out. But this one bites off a little bit too much of that strike zone, and he squanders that advantage in the count by serving up an 0-2 single to the first batter he faces.
Joey Votto will stand in now, and his batting average currently good for 7th in the National League. First pitch coming from Wainwright. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. The 1-0 pitch. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. And this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. And a relay to the plate. And the run will score as the Reds strike first to lead it 1-0.
Well, that didn't take long. You get the leadoff single to start off the game, and then you follow that up with a 2-base hit. They're already on the scoreboard, just 2 batters into the ball game.
Todd Frazier will stand in, and he's seen that average climb the past week or so as you see what he's done over the course of the last 7 ball games.
Let's get him out.
First pitch coming. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. A runner at second, nobody out. He's set, now the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
He waits, now the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
The 1-2 from Wainwright. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
And here this is one more time on show track. You can see it. He checked his swing there, and I think he did so in time, but you can clearly see that that pitch is in the strike zone, and I think ultimately that was a called third strike.
Brandon Phillips will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. Now here's the first pitch. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Yeah, a great start for them so far. They go up 2-0 on a base hit here, and they're doing it off one of the best pitchers in the game.
Jay Bruce will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Now here's the first pitch. On the move is Phillips. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. It's in time as they put the tag on Phillips, and he is out at second base.
This is mano a mano right here. You've got a very good base stealer squaring off against, I'd say, the best defensive catcher in baseball in Molina. Yachty can shut down just about any running game if he guns his guy down here.
Now here it comes. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. To his left now is Peralta. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Reds out in front, 2-0. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. Mike Leake will get the ball to pitch against these guys, and he'll be given the task of really focusing on keeping these guys off the base paths. That means to be successful, he's got to focus on keeping the ball in the strike zone and avoiding the unnecessary walks. And defensively, you see the Reds line up like this behind him. Matt Carpenter will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. A look there at our scouting report. We already know about the cutter. We saw it right there, but here's the rest of the arsenal that we'll see heading forward. Ty Kelly will get his first opportunity now. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They run a nice little run. Winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
and it's been a great start to this road trip so far. They've won 4 of the first 5 games. Normally, even if you just play 500 ball on the road, you'll do fine. So they're exceeding that number and then some.
The pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. Schumacher's there to take it in, and there are 2 away now. Matt Holliday will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail things here 2-0. Zach Cozart will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Here's the first offering. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Brennan Bosch will dig in here. First pitch on the way. Now a ball hit back up the middle. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away.
2 more ground outs, and that's the product of throwing that sinker. Just about every time you swing at it, you're either going to hit the top of it or miss it altogether. And if you do hit it, you're going to be killing all the worms out there in front of home plate.
Brian Pena will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. And here's the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
Now the pitch. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready now on 1-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. A scoreless half inning there from Adam Wainwright. His club needs to get him some runs, however. It's 2-0. Matt Adams will stride in. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he came through with 3 hits in the losing effort. First offering on the way. And that's in there for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the pitch. Now a big swing, and this is a major league pop-up. Way up there toward the center of the diamond. And there's the first out. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Jason Hayward will stand in, and you see the average there up over 300 to start the new season.
Let's go, Redbirds!
First pitch to him. In there, no balls and a strike. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. This is hit on the ground, but foul. Here comes a 1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. And this is hit hard up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. And the throw in gets away from him.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because he would have taken his head off.
Yadier Molina will stand in, and you see there, it's been scorching hot these past few games. First pitch coming. Grounded foul off to the right. From the stretch. And that misses 1-1. The 1-1. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
Now the 3-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Therefore, it is Votto. 2 away now.
You've got the count in your favor, 3-1, and you do this? These are the at-bats, and you look back on and you think, man, I just gave away an out there.
Johnny Peralta will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training as he has really struggled in the early going. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. One left for the Cardinals. They're still down. It's 2-0. Mike Leake will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. First pitch coming. Fouled back. Now the pitch. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
Here it comes. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning.
Well, it's always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher. And he sets him down easily for the first out of the 3rd.
Skip Schumacher will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. Now the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The next pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Picked up by Peralta. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
And after giving up those 2 first inning runs, he's really been able to settle down. And now that's 6 in a row he's retired.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Now the first pitch. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
And the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Pitch on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. Reds are down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Gary Brown makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Center fielder, Gary Brown.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Runs up to bunt here and pops this one up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Adam Wainwright.
Adam Wainwright will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. First pitch coming. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
And with your pitcher at the plate, when he can get that bunt down on the very first pitch, not only do you let him get back to the dugout and rest up just a little bit, but you also keep that momentum going. That's a nice job right there.
Here's Matt Carpenter as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Pause, now the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. He's set, now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Here comes the 1-2. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Bosch is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Ty Kelly.
Ty Kelly will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Comes set, now the pitch. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And Schumacher will make the catch, and that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More ahead from St. Louis right after this. Todd Frazier will lead things off here for the Reds. He'll be followed by Brandon Phillips and Jay Bruce.
Frazier.
Here's the first offering. And he gets under this one and in fact breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And both of these guys are working right around the same speed. 93 for one, 92 for the other. Brandon Phillips will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. Now here's the first pitch. And Wainwright able to get ahead with the breaking pitch for strike one.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Lined into center field. That's a base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Here's Jay Bruce now. And oh, pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And you wonder if sometimes he was just getting a little too preoccupied out there with the speed at first base, and he totally loses focus on the guy at the plate. And now that essentially is going to work like a stolen base, and he's in the scoring position now on the wild pitch.
The 1-0 home. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for his strike 1 and 2.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Now the 1-2. Fouled straight back. One out and a runner on second base. He'll try again, 1-2. Hit softly to the right side. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Boy, as a hitter, you know you're hoping to get that ball into the outfield somewhere, make it hit the grass, give your guy a chance to score. In this situation, all he does is get to third base. That's not a big help.
Zach Cozart will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Now a little dribbler up the line to first. But this is foul for the first strike. A man on third with 2 down. From the belt, the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Has a look, now the pitch. And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. Another 0-2 now from Wainwright. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Matt Holliday set to lead things off when we come back. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Reds are on top, 2-0. And there is Matt Holliday now. As we told you, he'll start things out here in the home fourth. Here's the first offering. Back to work now is Leak as he jumps ahead of his leadoff man here. No balls and a strike.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Now the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. One on the way. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. A 2-1 offering. Swing and a hot shot toward third, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Matt Adams will dig in. He popped out his first time. First pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. One pitch on the way. Oh, Adams a little too quick on that one as this is pulled foul into the seats down the right side. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And Bruce has got this one 2 away now. Jason Hayward will dig in. He singled his first time around. First offering on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
The pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-2. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's another 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There to play it is Phillips. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail it here 2-0. Brennan Bosch will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both the lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. There's his total now, just into his 5th inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
No, the pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Wainwright ready, the 1-1. Swing and a liner toward right center. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So with the leadoff man on base, let's take a trip back to the 1990s. Many of you probably weren't even around yet, so that's a good reason to check out this date in baseball history. Brian Pena will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And here's the first pitch. Runner goes for second. There's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Therefore it is Holiday, and he's got it. One gone.
The pitcher number 44.
And there's a look at his pitch count so far. You can see he's already thrown 37 pitches for strikes. That shows me that he's been able to work the zone effectively to this point.
Mike Leake will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First pitch to him. He's running towards second. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Yeah, and here with the runner who's on the move, you've got no chance of even thinking about getting the double play. So a smart idea there just to take the sure out at first.
Skip Schumacher will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First pitch coming. Swing and a liner. Foul. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. He's ready now. The pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. The 1-2 from Wainwright. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not. Comes set, now the pitch. And this one gets away. But fortunately, no advance. 3-2, here it is. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
That is just a great at-bat right there. Anytime you go from down 0-2 in the count to working out a walk, well, let me tell you, that ain't easy to do. And that's all about having a really good feel for the strike zone.
Joey Votto. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Now the first pitch. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
And in a spot like this, first and second with 2 away, that's where he's at his toughest on the mound. He'll bear down and start finding the corners of the strike zone. Makes it very hard for you to score runs off him.
He waits, now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
From the stretch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. The next 0-2. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Reds strand a couple. They're up 2-0. Back alongside Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Yadier Molina to start things off for the Cardinals here in their half of the inning. Now the first pitch. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Schumacher is there, and it takes just one pitch to retire the leadoff man in the home half of the fifth.
Wow, he's using that fastball to devastating effect out there now. He gets another out here. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. First pitch coming. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, but a quick glove at third, and there are two gone.
Well, don't worry. I'll tell you, if you keep hitting the ball like this, sooner or later it's going to even out as the season goes on. Just a little unlucky right there as he hits that ball right at him.
Gary Brown will stand in now with two away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Here's the first pitch to him. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Down go the Redbirds on a mere 4 pitches. They trail things here 2-0. Carlos Villanueva will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound. Todd Frazier will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Brandon Phillips will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. First pitch coming. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Here's the pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Now here it comes. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
This is where having a good changeup can save some wear and tear on your arm. It takes him just 4 pitches to get the first 2 outs here.
Jay Bruce will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
And with 2 outs here and nobody on, if he gets a fastball like that one, he won't be afraid about airing one out here. This is a swing for the fences type situation.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Ooh, anytime you can get a big league hitter to look like that, you know you've thrown a great pitch.
Come on, Cardinals.
Now the pitch. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds, but they're on top 2-0. Peter Borges is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And now a pitch on the way. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Now another 0-2. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's going to be a base hit, so a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Matt Carpenter will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Now here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Nobody out, runner on first. Pause, now the pitch. And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. And this is pulled in by Schumacher for the first out.
You take a look there at the line from our starter. I mean, basically, he's allowed 3 singles so far, and that's it. They haven't been able to mount any real opposition against him so far.
Ty Kelly will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first offering, and he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. He's set, now the pitch. Ball 1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Runners on first with 1 down. Here's the 1-1. Nope, no offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes, 2-1. 3-1 now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Get that runner to second base now, come on.
The 3-1 is on the way, and he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
First and second now after the walk, and they haven't gotten much going offensively against this guy at all. So this is about as good an opportunity as they've had.
Matt Holliday will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
First pitch on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Now the Cardinals are looking for that one key hit to maybe change their fortunes.
The 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Now a ball hit high and deep out there to left center field. Schumacher has to cover some ground, but he gets there, and there are two gone.
That slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Matt Adams will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Now here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Two men are on with two men out. 2-1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
2 down, runners at first and second. The 3-2 pitch. Oh, and he takes this one to the opposite field. High and deep to center. Oh, and he misses it. And the runner will score from second. And he will score as well. And this game is knotted up now at 2 apiece.
Yeah, I'd like to see this again because, to me, that's a ball he should have. Yeah, I mean, he's right there. He just bands on it. That's going to wind up costing him 2 runs.
Jason Hayward will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make teams pay. Nothing will demoralize a team in the field quite like having 2 out errors to lead the run.
First offering on the way. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Surprising to you guys that it looks like they're going to pitch to him?
It is to me. I mean, I wouldn't go anywhere near this guy with a base open.
From the belt, the pitch. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more Sunday Night Baseball following this. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher coming on now, and it's the very hard-throwing right-hander Jordan Walden who will make an appearance here. Zach Cozart will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Now here's the pitch. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1.
Tough pitch right there. That's 96 in on the hands. You just got to let that one go.
1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Go,
1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. Turned out to be a good take.
Two pitch on the way. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
This bullpen's picking right up where their starter left off. This has been a real team effort on the mound so far.
So one gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the left-handed bat of Brennan Bosch. And here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Pitch on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. The pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
It's just so hard to lay off that slow changeup. He just did break that swing off in time.
The 1-2 with one away. That slowly hit to the right side. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
This is exactly what he needed after his guys came back to tie the ball game. He's only 1 out away from a shutdown inning.
Brian Pena will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Strike him out.
1-0 on the way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Now the 2-0 home. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Two out, nobody on. Here's the 2-1 now to Pena. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Reds are down and ordered. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Yadier Molina will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. First pitch coming. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. You surprised they've left this guy out there to start the 7th?
I thought he was looking a little shaky in the 6th, so I don't think he's going to be on a real long leash right here.
The 1-0. Ball 2.
2 times here they've gone away. Both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
MVP.
2-0 on the way. And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Here we go.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat and not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
There's a line drive out to left center that'll carry over the head of Cozart. It's short, at base hit. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Yeah, and that moves the go-ahead run into second base here to start their half of the 7th inning. And I'll tell you, you're not going to get many better opportunities than this to scratch out a lead here this late in the game. So this is one that they're going to need to take advantage of.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Here's Johnny Peralta now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's at second with his second double of this young season. 1-0 pitch now. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
This is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. That alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Oh, and a good at-bat with the runner in scoring position as this is into right center. That's a base hit. And he's not stopping as third base coach Jose Oquendo's waving him in. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Well, as soon as this ball left his hand, I think he knew it was going to be a base hit. He's not only angry with himself for giving up the hit, but now he's losing the game, too.
Stepping in now, Gary Brown, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Well, you see there on the graphic, he's at second with his second double of this young season. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And this is fouled back and out of play. Comes set, now the pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Gone! A mistake on 0-2 gets punished, and it's a home run. And that, folks, is his first home run in the big league. It's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Yeah, you're right, man. I remember mine. I hit it my first at-bat of the 1992 season against the San Diego Padres. It's hard to describe exactly what you feel as you round the bases, but as you can imagine, it's pretty awesome. You know, hopefully he can get that ball back soon so it can go in his trophy room.
Michael Holman will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 65, Michael Holman.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Not much success for these guys through the first 6, but it appears they found the key to unlock their opponent here in the 7th.
Yeah, it's pretty common when you start getting into your 3rd time around against a guy. They've got a much better idea of how to attack him, and now it's starting to pay dividends.
2-0 count, the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Seems like whatever was working early on suddenly is not working now.
It's almost like he's imploding right before our eyes.
3-0 is on the way. That one's in there, 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Come on!
Here he comes 3-1. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Well, when you're already in a deep hole, the last thing you want to do is keep digging. But the walk here is only going to make things worse.
Matt Carpenter will stand in. They've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Here comes Brian Price now out of the Reds dugout on his way to the mound. And that means that's going to do it for starter Mike Leake. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. J.J. Hoover is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
J.J. Hoover.
Matt Carpenter will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Now the first pitch. That's hard hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
He's gotten off a really slow start here in April. Maybe this can help him snap out of it. That's a sharp single there.
Ty Kelly will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
First pitch coming. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. But one or the other is what you really need.
He's ready now, the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 3 runs already home here. He's ready, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
And you know what that is right there? That's life in the show, bud. Once teams around the league figure out the book on how to get you out, it can be a real tough adjustment to play at this level.
Matt Holliday will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
He had a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Now the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
And these guys already have 1 home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
He waits, now the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul for strike 2. He's set, now the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Ready with another 0-2. Got Holliday a little froggy on his front foot that time as this is pulled foul into the seats in left. Another 0-2 home. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Well, it's been a long afternoon for this guy. A couple of strikeouts to go along with that 0 for 4, but you know there's going to be better days ahead for this guy because he can play.
Matt Adams will stand in, the 8th batter in the inning, as he'll get a shot with 2 on and 2 out. Here's the first pitch to him. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Here's the 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
And now at the plate with a 2-0 count, it's not just, hey, this has to be a strike. You've got to look for one pitch in one location and then let it rip.
You can do it.
Trouble spot here, the 2-0. Fouled back.
All right, Matt.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here's the 2-2 offering. Full count, 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work at corner. I'm not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Swing at anything close.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it for ball four. So the bases will be loaded now with two away.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Jason Hayward will dig in now, needing to come through here with the bases loaded and two men out. Here's the first offering. Too low, 1-0.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
This now is the ninth man to bat in the inning. Here's a 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
And this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Here he comes on 2-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 5-2 St. Louis.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on, and it looks to be the right-hander Matt Belisle. Marlon Byrd is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Marlon Byrd.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Yeah, not his best effort right there. Luckily, he's still got another strike to turn things around.
Now here it comes. Now he stays on the 0-2 pitch and cracks this one into right center. That's down for a base hit.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Skip Schumacher will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
First pitch coming. Here's a swing, and he saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. 5-2 our score as we get a look inside the numbers. It's our starter comparison for the two gentlemen that took the hill to start the ball game. So one away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Billy Hamilton will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 6, Billy Hamilton.
Here's the first offering. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Here's a situation where there's a new reliever out there. You know he's going to be focused on getting ahead, and boom, you take off on the first pitch. Now you've really given him something to think about.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Pause, now the pitch. Runner's on his way to third. Taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. Holiday will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. A look there at our line score as we play the 8th inning here at Busch. Cardinals out in front as they look to try and hang on in front of the home crowd. Todd Frazier will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. First pitch on the way, and the runner's breaking for third. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It's too high, and he's going to get in there at third with a stolen base.
Wow, if that throw's on target, that might be the 3rd out of the inning, but I think he surprised him a little bit behind the plate because he rushes his ball down to third, and the throw's too high.
Comes set, now the pitch. And there's strike 2 as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. From the stretch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
The 1-2. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left for Cincinnati. They trail 5-2.
Your attention, please.
Call out to the bullpen now as it's the left-hander Manny Parra that'll make an appearance here. Yadier Molina will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Catcher, Yadier Molina.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Now the pitch. Lena swings and misses. He's in trouble now, behind 0-2.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
The 0-2 to Molina. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Just trying to go inside, but you see he kind of holds this one a bit too long, and just like that, leadoff guy's aboard.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Grounded, foul. Now the 1-1. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
Now the 2-1. Hammered the other way to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall.
Well, I'll tell you, if you hit that ball in the middle of July, it might be 10 rows deep. It's a fastball here, and he squares it up perfectly. But the carry is just not the same this time of the year, and it's going to wind up being off the wall. So he's going to stop at second base and settle for 2 bases, but he'll be dreaming of hitting that same pitch in the summertime.
Gary Brown will try again after hitting that 2-run homer his last time around. Now here's the first pitch. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike.
And the infield behind him has come in here, but I've got a feeling he's going to try to handle this one himself.
Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Comes set, now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Right back to the outside part of the plate, but that misses as well. It's 2-1.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
And remember here, you've got a base open at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 3-1 on the way. And this one misses for ball 4, and now that'll load him up here with nobody out.
Yeah, that's not altogether unexpected right there. That's going to load the bases here, nobody out. But at least you have options at every base, and you can even go home to first if you get a good hard ground ball.
Colton Wong will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 16.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Well, right here is where you've got to be smart out there. They've got nowhere to put you, so we probably won't be working the corners.
1-0 on the way. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
You get the sense he's starting to panic a little bit out there. He's not following through on any of his deliveries, and some of his pitches aren't all that close to the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way. In there, 2-1.
Yeah, he needed that one. Something to give him a little bit of confidence.
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a liner towards second, and that's in there, base hit. Molina scoring. They will hold the other runner at third, but it's a 2-run double, and they have upped that lead
might be the one that breaks the camel's back right there. A 3-run deficit was going to be tough enough, but now it's up to 5 after that. And it might be about time to wave the white flag out there.
Matt Carpenter will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Burke Badenhoff will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Matt Carpenter will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. First offering on the way. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over, and he's able to jump ahead.
As a look, now the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he'll reach first safely.
Well, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster, you're going to need both hands. The pitching, the batting, the defense, the execution. Just draw a line through this one. This one's been an absolute disaster.
Ty Kelly will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Now here's the first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
Runners at the corners here. Nobody out. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next 2 pitches. So you got to see if you can get him to chase.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 0-2 coming. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
And at this point, every added run just makes it more and more likely that they're going to get out of here with a victory. And they tack on one more here on the sacrifice fly.
Matt Holliday will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
He's ready. Now the pitch. And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike. Four runs here in this half inning. The 1-1 home. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Here comes the 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. 3rd strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout and hang in your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
Matt Adams will stand in one more time, and fortunately for him, he'll get a 5th chance here to extend that hitting streak.
Yeah, he hasn't had the same success the rest of the guys have, but that could all change with one swing.
Now a ball lined towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak. Jason Hayward will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. First pitch to him. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Look at the spin. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. Another good inning for the Cardinals as the usual sea of red love what they're seeing. We've got more on this Sunday night after this. Trevor Rosenthal is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Brandon Phillips will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low-stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much, you give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. He'll need to guard against that.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. 2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
And you know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
Jay Bruce will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And here's the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Zach Cozart will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Now the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1.
And this has been his problem all night long. Just keeps going after pitches that he should be watching.
Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first to be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little problem is that they wind up having to burn through the bullpen a little bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish off this victory.
This one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 9-2. Good night from St. Louis.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals.
All right, well, guys, yeah, that was less than exciting, I would say, because yeah, we were winning that game. We had it in our hands in the 6th inning, and then all of a sudden, Skip Schumacher can't make the play, and all of a sudden the game just completely turns around and we fall apart. And you know, that's just kind of the way it goes. It's kind of the cruelty of baseball right there. But yeah, so that is going to do it for Sunday night baseball. As you can see now, Mike Leake is now 2-1, and he has an ERA now. But yeah. So be sure to catch us on Tuesday for the Tuesday Showdown. It will be the I almost said the 49ers. Wrong team. Wrong sport. The Giants against the Los Angeles Dodgers. That will be our Tuesday Showdown. Hopefully it's a better Tuesday Showdown than last Tuesday, in which the Tigers stomped the Pirates. And hopefully it's better than this game too, because this game was good until about the 6th inning, or the 7th inning. Then it all got out of the hand. But yeah, be sure to check that out. And also, be sure to check out our Road to the World Series, which this is a part of. As you can see, same things going on in this in the Sunday Night Baseball Series, and the Saturday Showdown, and the Tuesday Showdown, and the Saturday Showcase are going on in our Road to the World Series. That's because they're all played in the same season. So be sure to check all of those out. And thanks for watching, guys. If you like what we do here on Twitch, please feel free to follow us here on Twitch at Life Raw Sports Gaming. And then also subscribe to us on YouTube at Life Raw Sports Gaming Network. And also don't forget to check out our friends over at Cherry Weevil Gaming. Lots of cool videos over there. And yeah, that's going to be it. And you guys have a good night and keep it real.